Alright, so this one is kinda easy to follow, so I don't really need to explain it much. It is more or less just a watch and learn and you'll find the cave. Don't worry, the other 9 secrets in this video aren't as boring. This is funny when you can freak people out by forever spewing out fire. This is done by going to Club Red and buying a Dragon's Breath potion? Yeah. This would last a few seconds, but if you spam your name changer from change name to remove, it should glitch out and will last forever. For this one, you'll need an item which enables you to glitch through walls. I recommend and will be using the Astral Cloak, which can be bought at the gear shop just down the road from where the entrance is. To buy the Astral Cloak or other gears, talk to the guy on the left as you enter, and if I remember correctly, the Astral Cloak costs about 3,600 in-game money. Once you've got that, head back to the school. From the school entrance, go inside and upstairs. The room you'll need to glitch through is the first one on the right. More specifically, the door which has a cracked, non-transparent window. And if you saw that when I glitched through, I hit the Mario pipe and was teleported up to the Sky Island with an old music shop. From here, simply do as I do and you'll soon get your free gear. After all the talking, you should now not only have a cool guitar from Maddie, but this awesome Sky Island to hang out in. And yes, jumping off the Sky Island allows you to get back to the mainland. This one is fun. You get to stare into a corner for a while. Time of your lives, right? Anyways, check out this code which will open the secret door. Unfortunately, every time I tried recording this one, my camera messed up, and so I'll leave what's behind this door to you guys. Check out this epic katana, which is obtained by getting these 6 normal katanas in your backpack, then selecting whichever one you like, and ta-da! Sexy katana times.
I found this one ages ago while I was messing about with Miss Piggy. Instructions are as shown. Yay!
This one can be tricky, so I recommend having full concentration and possibly notepad open while doing this. To start off, you'll need to make your way over to the lighthouse, which is located on the other side of the island of where you spawn. Once you're here, you'll need to wait for it to be nighttime, so it's probably best if you get here during the daytime and wait so you don't miss the code. When it's finally nighttime, the Morse code will begin. You'll know if it's just begun if the signal starts off with a dash, a dot, another dash, and a dot, which in Morse code translates to a C. If we continue to follow this Morse code from the lighthouse, it should translate to COD and 4 numbers which are unique to your character. Which, just to be clear, most likely won't be the same as mine. However, I'll use mine as an example. Alright, so that time it was 5 dots, which translates into 5. Secondly, it translated into a 7. Thirdly, it translated into another 5. And the last number of my unique 4-digit code was a 0. So with that translated, we can now go to the main menu and type in our code. If you collected the dashes and dots and translated them correctly, you should now receive a message and a badge which confirms that you now own a lighthouse to put in your condo. Just to be sure that it worked, I'll go to my condo right now and place it somewhere. Alright, so now that we're here... Excuse me, I'm trying to record a video and you show up with no pants on! Anyways, ignoring that pantless lady, I'll just get my super condo. It seems all super condos are filled, or you already have one. No, I just got here and it even says right there that 5 super condos are available. Well, it looks like I'm stuck here with thunder thighs until a room is free. Alright, so now you've got your room sorted, head up to it. Ignore that inappropriately shaped carpet. You should now have your mini lighthouse and be able to place it down. I hope you enjoyed this one. I tried to be really clear on how to do this secret, so hopefully you guys did it without any issues.
Yeah, I'll leave all the cool story exploration of Gavin for you guys, as it would be stupid of me to ruin the story before you even get to play it or see it. Again, this is pretty much a do as I do, and you will eventually go to the portal and see that the cake is a lie.
Firstly, make your way over to the storage room, which can be found as shown. In the corner of the room, you should see a rolling pin, which is really as simple as that. Now you can find your next victim and smack their head into multiple different shapes. Another easy one here. Simply make your way behind the second station and you will eventually encounter an Illuminati symbol. Once you walk through that, you'll find yourself in a hidden room. Pretty cool, right? Oh you, hey. Hola everyone, Friend here is going to show us how to get establishing diplomacy in Make a Cake. And as always, all the links to these games will respectively be left in the description of this video. Alright, first off, you'll want something that can either make you fly or jump really high. I chose this gravity coil, which is sold in the shop for 300. Afterwards, head back over to where the Luigi face morph used to be. A lot of things got updated in this game, including this passageway to the roof. In here, climb up the truss ladder and jump out onto the roof. This is where you'll instantly notice the UFO. The cake inside seems to have a mind of its own, but who cares? It's cake! Use the third tool in your inventory to click on it and you'll be rewarded with the badge. And possibly a sense of extraterrestrial regret in your stomach. But moving on.
This one is very known, but I put it on the list anyway, because I actually think it's a cool way to escape. So yeah, you'll need a hammer, which is found under the living room table, or that other place outside under a bench. And so you'll make your way to a cell, simply start smacking away above a toilet, and yeah, you'll just fall in, go to the sewers, and make your way out.
So what you're gonna do is make your way outside and make your way over to the benches. And yeah, that was easy. Now you can attack everyone who called you an oh dear! But yeah, this one is very obvious and easy, which anyone can do. So have fun with that one.
This one is too easy to explain. Do as I do, and you'll find the hidden room.
Some people aren't into adventure and won't bother going this far on the map, and may not even know about the mines. The mine is located near the volcano, and once you're there, you'll have to wait a bit until the lift comes back up. Once inside, you'll be taken down to where you can adventure around in the darkness to find treasure chests. When I was playing, the average amount of money which I got was around 50 each time, which is pretty awesome compared to normal jobs in the game. Another easy one here. All you need to do is simply find a seat and make sure you're sat down on it when the round or disaster ends. So when everyone else is teleported back to the lobby and you're still there with your bacon-haired friend on the island, you can brag about how awesome you are for like the next 5 seconds before the map loads and people spawn back again.
For this glitch, only one person needs to be standing where I am, which is just by these stairs, near the teleporter. Most of the time the zombies will build up on the stairs, and will create an easy zombie killing spree for you. But sometimes one, or maybe a few, will break through and walk straight up to you from that midpoint. Hopefully by this round, which I joined, you will have a better weapon than me. And maybe the Juggernaut for some extra health. Hey, so by this point everyone knows about that island with the treasure chest, the island with an abandoned make-do home, and possibly that underwater cave with some dead thing inside. So if you know about the secret Krusty Krab minigame type place, then you're pretty awesome. Like I'm showing you now, you're gonna need to go a little to the right of the docks. That said, you also need detailed water on so that you can swim around. Following my actions, you should swim underwater, and if you got the location correct, you've found the Krusty Krab. Once you touch it, you'll be teleported to a new game.
This one is easy, and everyone who isn't a guest and has the ability to chat can do it. Simply type in the chat Voldemort and you'll die a cool looking death. Before we start this one, make sure you've enabled realistic water up here in the settings, or you'll have a tough time getting to the secret place. This one is pretty self-explanatory, but it takes a while to get to if you don't have any gear to speed up your character. But here we go. What you're gonna do is make your way out to the island located to the left of when you leave the pizza place and are facing out to sea. Whether you're new to work at a pizza place, haven't played it in a while, making you miss out on the cool updates, or simply want a refresh on where to find the secret place, it's the island where the homeless looking guy lives. Once you're here at the island, you simply talk to the guy where he will say,
"Hello, do you have any furniture you would like to sell to me?"
And then you reply with, "I sure do." And there you go, you can now get rid of your useless or unwanted furniture. This one is really easy. Spawn right in and make your way around to the side of the building and you'll find this dark patch of brick wall which you can jump right through. Now you have a cool little hangout so you can hide from the manager. If anyone asks, I didn't tell you about this place.
This is kind of a mix of being a glitch and a secret, but hey, you save money on buying more checkouts. You can position 3 checkouts in such a way where you stand in the middle and activate all 3 at once. This saves you money in-game from buying and paying for your cashiers, along with dealing with large amounts of people who want to visit the store at once. Alright, so around the map you'll find 3 buttons. One is located in a room on a bed, another one is located under a bridge, and the final one is on the actual rocket. I recommend getting the 3rd one last, so that you have time to see the countdown. If done correctly and quickly, this should turn into a rocket and fly up into the sky island where you can hang out and hide from people. Which is what I did to some fans one time. Surprisingly, less than 1 in 20 people know about my secret bacon flakes. So, at my guest Obby, make your way to stage 30 and you'll see a gap in the wall. Once you're in there, you'll have to do this small lobby, and after that, you will easily find the bacon flakes. Meadows Ranch now. Firstly, you want to head off to work by navigating yourself to the menu in the bottom right hand corner, followed by clicking the work icon. You'll be moved to a different server where your poop scooping skills now come in handy. For a start, shovel some poops into your normal wheelbarrow and dump them around the side. The better wheelbarrow should now have spawned. I found mine behind a tree, and so just like the game says, you can now carry more poops. Yay! For 3 dumps and then you magically lose it. These have been around for a long time, but hey, here's how to die. In Mad Games by chat command. Type in the chat -die and then a number between 1 and 9. You can now die in style in a unique way.
From that previous secret, I'm sure you guys would like something less confusing and easier now, so here we go. This one's for all you cool role players. From the spawn point here at Boys and Girls Hangout, walk through the area where you choose your gender, followed by turning right around the building. From here, walk past the ramp up to Club Skittle and to the tunnel entrance in the water. Simply touch it and you'll be teleported to the secret location. I've known this place to update and change maps a lot, so it might be different in the future. But for now, you and your friends have a cool place to hang out at. For this one, make sure the map is Revered 911. After deploying, make your way up to the roof. The easiest way to where I'm going to is this ladder right here. After that, get onto the pipes going across to the other building, and turn around and crouch into the corner. With that all being done, you should now see an Illuminati. I named him Eduardo. Anyways, let's see what's going on. Yep, everything looks fine. How you doing, Eduardo? What's that you say? Look out? Eduardo! No!
For this one, make your way over to this area past the cave entrance, around the wall and into the corner. Here you will see the gap in the wall, and inside is the old Blox Hunt lobby. Simply make your way over to the front of the island and you will see a teddy bear in the water. Click that and a door should open up. Inside is some cool disco place and you can hang out there or whatever, I don't know what you do. This is another easy one. Simply do as I do, which is make your way over to the cave entrance and go inside. Once inside, jump up to the top and around this wall. And ta-da! You've found this Illuminati badge and this drink which you have to pay for. Firstly, you need to get your unique code from the clock inside the house, which is located just across from where you enter. Once you have the code, go back outside and to the code lock. Enter your code and you'll be given the first badge. Secondly, you simply just need to sit on the toilet for 30 seconds. Thirdly, you need to unlock the basement, and to do this you need to go to the computer room and locate the key just above the bin like so. Once you're there, you just need to click it and you'll be given the badge. The fourth step is going back outside and around the gate to where the swimming pool is. For this part, you need to keep under the water and do a specific amount of rows back and forth in order to get the badge. Once that is achieved, meaning that you have all 4 badges, you should now be able to go tiny by clicking this button you now have. One cool thing about being tiny is that you can hang out in a small room inside a mouse hole.
For this one at Robloxian Waterpark, make your way through the reception area, around the pool, and left of where the VIP teleport is. From here, simply walk up the ramp and through the teleport. Once that's done, if you zoom out, you'll be able to see a square hole to your right. Make your way over there and voila! You've found your secret slide! Hola! In the Roblox version of Granny, you can find Slenderina and Slenderina's mum. There's also Slenderman, but I've been told that he doesn't work properly most of the time. But anyway, starting off with Slenderina and her mum, you can find them both on the house map. Having spawned on the 2nd floor, make your way over to the back and crawl into this room. In here, you can click a button in the corner which opens up a hidden room. Inside, you'll find a teddy which you have to take to the attic. Oh, and make sure you don't run into Granny on the way. Once you're up here, take away the boards so that you can get through, then simply drop the teddy in the cart. After a little wait, you'll meet Slenderina and get the badge. Now for Slenderina's mum. If you head back down to the 2nd floor, go to the room on your right and knock down the frame by walking into it. This will reveal a switch, which of course you need to activate. That will make the bookcase move, showing the new room. Now you need to find the book, which is easily found downstairs.
Once that's done, bring it back up into the room and place it down where it belongs. Revealing Slenderina's mum and the badge. For Slenderman, you'll need to be on the office map. Once here, make your way to the corner room which has a meeting table inside. Here, you simply need to look out this window and click Slenderman's head. Eventually he'll teleport and you'll get the badge.
Fudz, you forgot about the intense secrets in Roblox Games 5.
Wrong! I was strategically saving it for this one. So without further ado, for this one, you'll need to be on the school map. As a warning, you should probably turn your volume down beforehand. But if you're anything like me who was listening to music at the time, feel free to turn your volume up as high as you like. Now that you've spawned in, go to the room by the exit with the blue padlock. Once you're in here, simply stare out the window and you'll see Baldi's big head looking back at you. Eventually he'll tuck away behind the wall but suddenly jump out towards you. If me showing you this resulted in you having a heart attack, then it was me, it was This one's really easy and I'm sure most people have already found it. Simply spawn in and make your way over to the corner of the map where you'll eventually find a cave entrance. Along with this, one of the walls is also non-collidable, meaning that you can walk through it, revealing a sword. From the looks of it, it looks like it's a reference to The Legend of Zelda. Another long one here, but easy to achieve. In Roblox Highschool 2, you can find 5, of which I know of, treasure chests around a map, which can be opened for 10 Robux each. So to begin with, I'll start with the place which I showed in 10 Secrets in Roblox Games 5. Next up is the one in the sewers. Thirdly, you have the one in the mines. The next two take a little longer to get since one is found in the school basement, which you need a key for, and the other one is only found at night. So starting off with the basement treasure chest, you first need to buy a key from Maddie's hideout, which only appears on real weekends. So unfortunately I cannot show you that right now, but feel free to ask someone for help or tell people in the comments. I'll be sure to give a heart to those of you who help others, and I'll also add this secret to show in my next 10 secrets in Roblox Games video. Finally is the one you can only find during the night. More specifically, around where this tree is by the Roblox Highschool 2 developer statues and behind the Karma shop, which also only spawns at night. Unfortunately, this will be another disappointment to you guys who can't or haven't bought a gear which allows you to fly or get to high places yet. But for those of you still interested, equip a suitable gear and make your way up to the top where you'll see the treasure chest. For this last one, you can only achieve it on the weekends in real time, which is only Saturday and Sunday. So spawn in and head over to Maddie's hideout. So ask her to see the shop and buy the basement key. After you buy the key, you can access the school basement anytime you like. Inside, if you follow me into the second room on the right, there's a cupboard and a wall you can walk through where you'll find a 250 gems chest for only 10 Robux. So I think that's a pretty good deal. Let me know if you enjoyed this video or if you want me to include another secret in the next part of this series. Thanks for watching. See ya! For this one, simply walk around the house and crawl through the tunnel, which eventually leads you to a basement hangout. I'm not sure if there's any more to this, so let me know in the comments down below if there's anything else I missed here. Before I start this secret, I have to say that it takes a long time to complete. And if you're not interested in Vehicle Simulator, I'll leave a time on the screen so that you can skip this one and move right on to the next secret. Alright, to get a secret skin for your car, first head over to the tunnel where you'll come across a hole in the wall. Through this hole, you'll eventually come to a waterfall. After this, keep going all the way until you get to the tree. Once here, simply click on it and it should kill you. Now that you're back at spawn, you need to drive over to the large mountain. On the side facing away from the city, you'll find another hole in the terrain leading to another cave. After jumping down and running up the pyramid, come around the right side and pick up the map by clicking on it. You'll also find the second Dominus inside, which again you click. For the third part to this, head over to the runway in the desert. In this area you can fall down a patch of grass which covers a hole. This is where you collect the third Dominus. Now after that's done, now you need to find a pressure plate located on the opposite side of the mountain near where the second Dominus cave is. Once you're here and you've stepped on it, find the hole in the water to swim through it. After that, click the sword and then reset to get back to spawn. For this last step, you need to find 5 tiny buttons hidden across the map. The first one is located at the top of the radio tower. Also, to make sure that you've clicked them all correctly, they should turn black. The second one is at the corner of the city on the side of this truss. Thirdly, you'll need to get back up to the top of the mountain again, where you'll find the button hidden behind this patch of grass. The fourth button is hidden under the end of the docks behind a pole. Now the fifth button is inside of a container around where the airport is. To be more specific, it's this red container which you can enter and find the button in. Now finally, make your way over to this hill which should now have an opened area. Make sure you climb down safely and do this next part in order. Firstly, you'll need the sword so that you can place it in here. And next is the Dominus Aurum, which goes on the fourth body. After that, the Dominus Viride, which goes on the middle body, leaving the Azurius to go on this body. Now finally, go through this portal which notifies you with a badge. Now when you reset and go to customize your vehicle, you should be able to put this secret skin on your car. If you've watched the previous secret, awesome. If not, yeah, I completely understand why. So now I have another easy secret. In the lobby, walk upstairs from where you vote for a new map and squeeze through this non-collidable wall. And now you have a nice little hideout to go to in between rounds. For this one, you'll need to be an animal yourself. So once you've earned some coins from working a little, you can buy one to morph into. Once you've done that, head over to the first room and you should be able to jump into the vents. And then after some crawling around, you'll eventually find this secret animal hangout.
Hey, but isn't that just your fan group's role-playing game? Isn't this just some cheesy way to advertise your game and group?
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Okay, for this last secret, you'll need to find and step on 4 buttons which activate a beam of light leading to where the UFO will spawn. The closest one from spawn is the one on top of Mount Bloxmore. You can get up there by simply climbing up the ladders. Next up is the patch of grass in front of the haunted house. The closest one after this one is sword fights on the heights. Now with those 3 activated and enough time left, run over to the desert and find the cave in front of the hacker's base. This should now activate the UFO. So if you've raced around or worked with someone else to do this, make your way over to the middle of the map where you'll be beamed up and receive your free badge. Back. Here's a cool little secret for you guys out there who play Jailbreak. Most people often miss this secret because they're in a hurry to get far away from the prison as fast as they can. But if you make your way into the sewers by opening and going down this hatch here, you'll eventually get to the far exit. But before deciding to leave, choose this path on the left and you'll find this reference to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Look at them, they're so kawaii.
So for this one, all you need to do is spawn in and walk over here. Now if you jump through this sign, which displays what the current map is, you'll be able to access the secret tunnel. Now after some swimming around, diving and swimming back up again, you'll come to this. Yes, officer, this game right here.
You know I had to do it to him. Duh.
Okay, quick tutorial for those out there who have no idea how Lumber Tycoon 2 works. You spawn in, you go to the shop, you go inside the shop, you click and hold to drag this yellow basic hatchet box to the counter. Press E to talk to Thom or Tom, however you pronounce that name. Buy it for 12 monies. Press E on it twice to open the box and to equip it. Bargraph and cut down a tree, go back to the spawn while dragging the cut down tree. But this time outside around the right hand side. Push it into the wood drop off. If it doesn't fit, cut it some more. When it successfully goes in, it'll go and you'll receive your monies. Repeat whatever diddly do I said previously until you can afford better hatches, a utility vehicle, and land for 100 monies. Alright, onto the actual secret now. In preparation for this secret Squidward painting item, you'll need 2 unopened axe boxes and some dynamite. As shown before, you can buy 2 basic hatches from the store in front of the spawn. But for the dynamite, you'll need to lower the bridge and drive to Bob's shack. Once you have these 3 items, go back to the mainland and follow the road up to the mountain. Now instead of driving up the volcano, go straight past the entrance and drive off. Here you will see another cave entrance where you'll need to use the dynamite. Be sure to have some distance or else you will be hurt from the explosion. After that, you can now drive through the area where you'll need to place a hatchet box into each hole. And the rest is self-explanatory.
However, if you do not see the Squidward painting in here, that means you were unfortunately not the first person in the server to go and get it, which means you'll have to try again in a different server. This one is really easy, so all you need to do is watch and learn. If you don't like waiting for things or simply don't even play Welcome to Bloxburg, then this secret most likely isn't for you. But if you do enjoy playing Welcome to Bloxburg or you're new to it, then this one's for you. As I've already mentioned, you're gonna need a lot of patience since it can involve a lot of waiting around for the giant seashell to spawn. Now that that's out of the way, head over to the area behind the lovely lumber. It'll spawn somewhere around where these two parts meet up. Another thing to point out is that you can tell by the amount of in-game money I have that I don't really play this game very often. So I'm not really sure if this is the only place where the giant seashell would spawn. Maybe give it 5 to 10 minutes and swim back and forth up this area to see if it spawns anywhere else. This one is super easy. If you load in and open up the options menu, you'll notice that you can change the language. Two of the options are Oofish and Robonese. Oofish will display every word as oofs, and Robonese will display everything as numbers. I have no idea why this is in the game or what purpose it probably holds, but maybe it leads on to more secrets. Let me know, whatever. Here's a cool trick for you guys who want to take an awesome screenshot of your build, then turn it into a thumbnail for a video. What you're going to want to do is go into build mode. After you've done that, simply press the H key on your keyboard and it will hide the building grid. And by doing this, everything looks a lot more cleaner and you don't have to put your camera in an awkward position to take a good picture instead. I know this hidden feature is probably well known in the Bloxburg community, but I have like 2 brain cells and had no idea it even existed until recently, even though I bought the game way over a year ago now. Honestly, I feel kinda stupid not knowing about this sooner. If it wasn't for a friend of mine who pointed it out a while ago, I would have most likely not have found out about it for possibly another year or two, considering that people seem to not like playing on the map it's on. But nonetheless, it's better to share it now rather than never. So here it is. If you manage to get on the SS Bolivar map, go to the top of the front deck. After that, you should easily see the bacon flakes through the window. This could have been added into the game back in 2016 when I made a gameplay of Reason to Die, or later on in 2017. Either way, even if it wasn't added into the game because of my doings, I still think it's a pretty cool Easter egg hidden in the game. Alright, for this final one, all you've got to do is parkour up to where the ball rolls out of. Eventually it will open and you'll have the opportunity to win a badge for completing this so-called insane obby. Alright, so for this first one, make your way over to the school. Go inside and you'll be teleported. Now to get into the teacher's lounge, run around and go through this cafeteria area. On your left, you'll find the basement. Through here, go straight into the vent ahead. After some running, you'll eventually make your way inside. Which is actually pretty cool since you can use the appliances, get some food and stare at the Wii on the ground. There's also a gaming hideout leading out from the basement too, which isn't as exciting, but still fun to find. What you're gonna wanna do is head over to Mellow Meadows where you'll find a door behind a large block. Inside, you'll have an obby to complete. At the top, you'll find 2 chests, each containing a hoagie.
Oh my goodness, so delicious.
This secret is found on the haunted house map, so you'll need to vote for it. Once you're in the round, make your way over to the basement area, either by going through the house and down the stairs from the first floor, or through a hole in the side. If you're too big to fit through this gap by going through the basement, you'll probably need to choose the route where you walk down from the first floor, because clearly you didn't drink enough mayonnaise because you're a fat hippo. Finally, you'll be able to walk through this wall and get a big head and a badge by touching this cauldron. Here in Bear, you can find an older lobby by jumping onto this line of bushes, then running up into the ceiling using an invisible staircase. Me and my friend Rafa initially only joined to see the old lobby from back when the game first launched, but it seems more was added since the last time he came here. More specifically, this green block hidden inside of a wall will teleport you to a creepy hallway when touched. Just a side note, with how Bear is at the moment and how long it takes to teleport a player to another game, it might take a while for it to teleport you here. But from here, there are 2 outcomes. If you keep to the left side, you'll eventually be able to walk through the wall and be teleported to a game where you are left to remain looking at this scene called Dinner with Friends. I'm not sure if this has some kind of in-game storyline to it, so I'll just leave it at that since nothing happened after waiting for a few minutes. But now, if we follow the steps back to this creepy hallway again and keep to the right side, you'll notice this green wall you can walk through. Where inside, you'll be teleported to a final hallway leading to a place called Is Was My Home. As you adventure through the hallway, the creepy audio will get louder and louder, but at the end, you'll find this puffle looking thing. I tried touching and clicking all the pictures around the room, but nothing seemed to happen. So perhaps there's really nothing more to this secret room. If there is, let me know if you find anything else, and maybe you'll see it in my next Secrets in Roblox Games video. Here's another easy one. I was going to show it before, but since it's hidden in the river and the river freezes over during the winter map updates, I wasn't able to show it. But now that it's back to its normal map state, follow me over here to the river near the bridge. You'll notice that this part of the wall is a different texture. That means you're in the right place. From here, it's pretty self-explanatory. Swim through the tunnel until you reach the secret room. Depending on where you are in the game, you'll want to head over to the Mushroom Forest, which is the second area you adventure into after starting the game in Mushtown. Follow this path until you reach a bunch of giant mushrooms in a hole. Now from here, it can be a little tricky, but if you jump on this smaller red mushroom then the bigger orange one just right, you'll be sprung into the air where you'll hopefully land on this treehouse. Inside, you'll be able to get your free mushroom hat. I already got mine a long time ago, but it looks like it must have reset and I can collect another one. Awesome! For this one, you'll need to buy an item called Josh for only 10 coins, and what it will do is enable you to attract the 3 gods of the elevator. The first one is easy since you can just find it in the room by the shop, which is only unlocked by owning the Josh item. Equip the tool and drag him into the elevator. Next up is the green one. You'll want the rock bottom map. Once you're here, go over to the toilets and the green guy will walk out. Now you've got 2. Now it's time to get the red god, which is found on the Sharknado map. Swiftly make your way over to the red house by dodging the tornadoes and sharks along the way and return back to the elevator. Finally, you need to keep them all alive until the Snoop Dogg floor, where things will break apart, go crazy, and your camera will squash and scratch. Wait, what? Your camera will squash and stretch all over the place. Pretty fun, right?
No, absolutely not. They constantly died, disappeared, and the red dude got stuck a few times. Here is a montage of me losing my mind!
Yeah.
Wait, no, get up. I need you. He's meant to teleport too, isn't he? Well, frickin', where is he then?
Second time's the charm.
What do you think you're doing over there?
Come on, man, there's no time for pooping.
Is he gonna be okay? Oh.
Mom, pick me up, I'm scared.
This is fine. Shout out to Pears. This secret's for you. Yeah, are you sure you got the right person there? Never mind. She's dead. This dude is asking the big cheese if he's Gucci.
Oh, look at this dog. He's gonna get a belly rub.
Yes, girl.
You need Jesus!
Hey, excuse me. Where's the yellow dude gone? What?
Excuse me.
Now I have to wait for this map again.
Yes, officer. This penguin right here. I already have this one. You! Dang. That hurt right in the meow meow. Oh god, please no. Not again.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tip this stupid cow over.
Yeah.
Where is your face? Yeet! Now I'm pooped. So wake up the members of my nation. It's your time to be. There's no chance unless you take one. And it's time to see the brighter side of every situation. Some things are just I'm probably gonna cut that out.
Yeah.
This girl's not wearing any pants. Don't you dare lie to me. Did you just nab the... Oh, we nabbed the green one. Now we have to go get him again. Well, frickin'... Guess I'll have to do this again.
Ew, bro. What is this asshole doing? I know you're not creating snow angels. Creating snow angels? What the what?
Oh my god, Dazzle. You don't even know what's wrong with me. I don't even know what's wrong with me. How you doing, girl?
Alright, I know you didn't buy the extra ones, Fud. I know you didn't buy the extra...
I didn't do it.
The extra animation packs here.
Yeah. Mahoy manoy.
This man has a long neck.
Yeah.
The gods all fell out and died when the elevator room flipped out. So when I woke up the next morning, I got up and bought a private server. And it only took around 5 minutes. Yay. That last secret took a while to record, so hopefully you enjoyed the little gameplay montage I put together out of some of the floors of the elevator I landed on. If you skipped to this secret instead though, I don't blame you. It's what the video series is about after all. But anyway, jump into this picture in the corner of the lobby, then click this block under this Bill Cipher looking thing. Now go over to the vending machine and put in this code. Inside this elevator, click the black button at the bottom and then the red one at the top. The doors will close and you'll be teleported to a secret room. I'm not sure if there's any more to this, so feel free to share anything new in the comments down below. So first off, in Project Lazarus, your objective is to survive an endless amount of waves against zombies which get more and more overwhelming as time goes on. But hidden in the chaos you can find 2 cassette tapes. To get to them, you'll have to earn enough points to open the doors to find them. So once that's no longer an issue, you'll find the closest one upstairs and inside this old classroom. It'll be in the corner on a small bookshelf. Press F on that and it will make a sound. After that, make your way to the other side of the map where the fast reload perk is. Once you're here, you'll find it in the corner on this bench. Press F on that cassette tape too, and music will start playing. Unfortunately, the music is possibly copyrighted and I'm not really interested in getting a copyright strike on this video, so I'm unable to share the audio with you. That said, if you do end up playing this game, let me know what wave you can survive to. I remember surviving over 30 waves with a couple of friends, which soon became a nightmare due to constantly running out of bullets. So yeah, feel free to share a screenshot of your top wave to me on Twitter at Fudz. It would be pretty cool to see how long you survived. As usual in epic minigames, you'll be able to unlock a secret room if you click the hats scattered around the map. So firstly, head up to the leaderboard room where you'll find the rainbow hatbot hat. Click that, then head over to the campfire where you'll find a skull. After that, go to the corner of the map behind the red slide. You'll find the black and white fedora. Next we have the bucket helmet across the docks. Finally, you'll find the last hat in the red tent near the bunker entrance. After you've clicked all 5 hats, follow the path back and jump into the bunker. Now you'll be able to enter the secret room for you to hang out in. Okay, this is no doubt a secret all of you more dedicated Adopt Me players out there already know about. But here's what you're going to want to do if you want to obtain a glowing sacred pet, also known as a neon pet by the community. Firstly, you need to work towards caring for 4 of the same type of pet until they're fully grown. That'll take a while, so you're gonna have to be patient until then. Alright, so once you've successfully cared for 4 of the same type of pet until they're fully grown, head into the center and towards the grey bridge, which is just forward of when you first enter the town area. Under this bridge, you'll find a hidden cave entrance. It looks pretty cool already, but if you go ahead and place your 4 fully grown pets onto the different coloured platforms, they'll combine into a neon pet. So in my case, I now have an adorable little neon dog. That said, I don't really play Adopt Me very often, so if a top comment on this video is about me doing a neon dog pet giveaway over Twitter and Instagram, then who knows, maybe I'll do exactly that and more. That'd be pretty awesome, right? I used to play the streets a lot. While I say that, I mostly just joined Hawk to often find him chilling with some of the local delinquents. If you do look like a noob, you're probably gonna be targeted a lot more here, so try not to look too vulnerable if you play this game. So anyways, for this secret, you'll want to find a drain cover in this area of the map, because for some of them, you'll be able to fall through and land in the sewers. Once you've managed to find the sewers, find the security camera located on one of the walls. That'll give you a good idea of where you need to go next. So once you've found it, keep walking in the opposite direction until you come across these bars. In a certain area, click on the right side of the wall and it will open to reveal a sewer bunker. Inside of this bunker, you can use the computer to look through the security cameras located around the entire map. In Rise of the Dead, this secret can be pretty frustrating to pull off if you haven't perfected the slide jumping yet, but that's alright, I haven't either. So I struggled doing this as well. What you're gonna want to do is make your way to the warehouse, which is where you first started off as a noob in this game. In this warehouse, you'll notice that a boombox is up by the ceiling. What you have to manage to do is slide jump onto this corner ledge, then again towards the boombox while pressing E to activate it. I found that jumping onto the car instead of alongside the wall gave me a much higher success rate of getting up here. Alright, so when you've managed to skillfully turn on the boombox, a remix of Crowd Brave will play, all the NPCs will start dancing, and disco lights will turn on. Unfortunately, the music is probably copyrighted, and much like the first secret, I'm not really up to getting demonetized. So once again, I'll leave the awesome music for you guys to experience yourselves. Here's an easy one. In the Stop at Slender lobby, you'll notice a chunk of the wall is missing. If you look inside at the right time, the lighting will flash and you'll be able to see Slenderman looking back at you. It's kinda scary, but also pretty cool as well. For this secret, spawn into Bronze City and head into the store to buy a stick of dynamite and some TNT charges. After that, go to Dead Man's Rest, which is past the right side of the train station in this same town. Once you're here, you'll notice this gravestone in the middle with writing engraved on the back side of it. Drop the stick of dynamite you bought at the gravestone and it'll break open, revealing a basement key for you to collect. Now from here, make your way deep into the tribal forest at the end of this path as shown on the map. This will take a while to get to, so I'll skip ahead until I've made it there. Cool, so once you've made your way here, go behind the cabin where you'll be able to use the key to open the basement door. Inside, you'll find the detonator, which you can snatch into your inventory. Now that you have both, you can try it out by placing down a TNT charge, running a good distance away, then placing down your detonator, and that's that. Here in Mad City, pick whatever team you prefer, then make your way round to this weapons store. So to end off 10 secrets in Roblox Games 8, there's a pretty cool secret area you can crawl into which leads to a hidden cookie room. Once you've made it to this weapons store, go ahead and make your way through this tunnel until you reach the other side. Once you've made it this far, jump up the wall on your right and you'll find the tiny hole which you'll need to crawl into. Then finally from here, it should be pretty easy to navigate through this cave leading to the secret cookie room. And that's all there is to it. Loomian Legacy, the epic original game after Pokemon Brick Bronze had to be taken down for copyright issues. RIP Brick Bronze. Leave a like to pay respects. Doesn't matter, we have this now. If you've been playing through the storyline and are up to date, head over to Pollute Underwater Mining Lab. Once you're here, head inside and request to use the UMV. Now in Laguna Lake, you'll need to find 6 relics from the minigame. After you've found all 6, roam around until you find the entrance to the Deep Lake Tomb. From my experience, I was able to find it by diving around in the middle of the map. Now that you're here, you'll be required to place all 6 relics into it in order for it to open, which will allow you to enter. Now that you're inside, you can battle against Cephalops and capture it. Yo, what kind of dog is that? Even though I haven't played Super Golf in a super long time and probably suck at it now, it looks like the secret is still in the game. So what you're gonna want to do for a cool snowman skin is hit 8 different snowmen on the Arctic map. First one is found on hole 2, so just follow what I do and you'll get the snowman skin easily. 100% from this corner will easily make the shot. Now that you're at hole 4, gently make your way to the middle, avoiding slipping too far on the ice so that you can do a 100% shot backwards, therefore hitting this snowman. Hole 6. Make your way to the second final platform where you can use this ramp to shoot 100% over to where the previous hole was. Hole 7. If you just shoot 100% at this area of the wall, you can easily hit this yellow snowman. Hole 8. Aim directly at the green snowman at 100% and release at the same time as when the second moving wall slides to the left. Hole 11. If you roll over to the right side of where we spawn in, you'll be able to shoot at 100% directly to the blue snowman. Hole 14. Head on up to the ramp to the center. Being up here will give you a clear shot of the purple snowman. Now finally on hole 16, head down to the bottom. Now that you're down here, you'll notice that you can shoot backwards and hit the pink snowman. If you got them all, you'll be notified with your new snowman skin and the secret badge. Hey, welcome to Cook Burgers. In this game, to become a rat, you need to turn on an electrical switch. So head on over behind the restaurant and over this brick wall. Turn on the switch, making sure the light is green, then return back to where we just came from. Take a left before crossing the street and you'll find the entrance to the sewers behind this fence. Enter and make your way round to the strange potion. Now that you're here, drink the strange potion and oh yeah, you're an ugly little rat now. Go steal some hot buns. Ha ha ha! Ugly rat, get off my screen. Oh yeah, you can also put the rats in the deep fryer. Please don't tell Peter. Alright, starting off as a Foundation staff member, you'll spawn in with a gun. And now while my friend Blaster directs us around the map to the machine, I'll just tell you what's going on. So, in Site 76 Prison Anomalies, you can put items into a machine to upgrade them. And because they're relatively easy and in the same game, we'll just show you how to get both the laser revolver and clown horn. You'll also need a level 1 or 2 card to open these doors, I believe. But now once you're here with your gun, set the machine to fine. Drag and drop the gun into the slot and press the item button. This will result in a revolver. So now you need to set the machine to very fine. Repeat the process and you'll receive a laser revolver. Now finally onto the clown horn. Since I'm a prisoner now, I need to use my fists by pressing Q and clicking to smack the disposal box. Eventually it will break and some shivs will fall out. Grab one and then make your way back to the machine. Once you're here again, set the machine to very fine, put the shiv into the item slot and click item. This results in the clown horn. And there you go. Enjoy! Now yeah, you can also grab level 1 and 2 keycards from the shelves in this machine room too. So if you're here as a prisoner, there's no need to rely on others if you want to return back here now. That's all the decent secrets that I thought were worth sharing that I managed to find since the last secrets video without repeating any. So, thanks for watching. See ya!
Pretty much stare into a post and then the passageway will open. It doesn't matter what code you put in, you just go straight up to the door and hug it until it opens. And eventually you'll get to the golden apple, which kinda looks...
Using mouse lock to glitch my camera to look through this door shows that nothing is on the other side. And so that should soon change. From this point, head over to the skull and click it. After that, go back to the spawn area and upstairs where the pool is. There you will see typical types rainbow hatbot hat. Click that, followed by walking across the hall and clicking the wizard hat on the table. One more now. Go outside to the campfire where you will find Talamon's chicken hat. Once again, click that and then make your way back to the cave door. It should now be open!
Once inside, you'll be awarded with the secret finder badge. That's pretty awesome if you ask me.
Originally, I already covered this secret, however, since then, the game has had a small update to unlocking the secret. Starting from closest to spawn, head upstairs and click typical types rainbow hatbot hat. From this point, walk across the hallway, inside the room and down the steps. You now need to click this wizard hat. The third place to go is outside, across the outdoor pool and up to the campfire. You should see Telemann's chicken hat on some boxes, and so once again click this hat. For the next part, which is new to enabling this secret, make your way around the map and past the slide. I know, it's tempting to go down the slide, but you can do this later. Anyways, make your way to this specific tree which has a mask on it. Once again, click that mask and make your way down to the mines. Finally, to enabling this secret, click the skull, and if all goes well, the cool secret room is now all yours to hang out in.
Here at Design It, make your way over to this wall and position your character like so. Then turn your camera around about 180 degrees, followed by quickly zooming in, which makes you glitch backwards into the wall. Sure, this can be done in any other game, but hey, this time there's a secret message which intentionally ends to annoy people. Thanks Team Killed. Alright everyone, today I'm forcing myself not to spend 10,000 Robux on coins. Instead, I'm showing you this fun and easy secret room which is found in the lobby. Simply jump onto this roof and into this window and you'll be in this odd shrine of the meme lord. What is this?
This secret is mainly for prisoners who need another way to escape the prison if guards are covering all the normal exits. So what you're gonna need to do is get a keycard from a guard, or if you're lucky, a safe. But for simpler reasons, I'll get one off of a guard. To do that, find a guard and sneak up behind them. While doing so, click and hold to steal his or her keycard. After doing so, make your way over to the cafeteria. Once here, go to the kitchen door, and since you now have a keycard, you can access it freely without a guard's help. This next part can be glitchy, but what you need to do is jump onto the cupboards and crawl into the vent. As you see, it may take a few attempts. Soon after crawling outside, run over to this guard tower and you can either jump across the gap, or fall and hurt yourself, followed by using the keycard to open the door to climb up the tower. From here it's pretty self-explanatory to escape, but I'll show it anyway for you guys. Okay, this one. Despacito, let me tell you about my cheese burrito. Okay, to find the secret Despacito spider cave, make your way over to the swimming pool. Once you're here, activate this button on the wall, then jump into the pool to find the hole, which eventually leads to the cave. Oh, and one more thing. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. For this one, all you need to do is be inside the school and jump into a bin. I don't think all of them teleport you somewhere, but if you find the right one, you may even be teleported into this abandoned room, which is also connected to the one below, resulting in another cool place to hide out in. Apparently I've never shared this secret before. I know I've shared secrets in this same game, but not exactly this one, even though it's so easy. But anyway, due to lots of you guys out there who enjoy this long-lasting secret series, this one's for you to show you that I truly read your nice comments. When you spawn in, all you need to do is go to where all the doughy boys spawn in and walk against the conveyor belt. You'll eventually get to a ladder and find Luigi. Now when touching the image, you'll get... Get off my screen, you freak!
Simply go to this place hidden behind a bunch of rocks and you'll find yourself at Jirachi's spawn location. Say, I wish for, followed by whatever to make it spawn. I already caught Jirachi, so I can't really show the action, but I have to say, it's pretty awesome.
Although I've done this secret before, a lot of you were a bit confused in the comments and were asking why it wasn't working or that you couldn't find it properly. Alright, for a start, make your way over to Rose Cove City. From here, go down the stairs, around the corner and into Route 9. Walk towards the huge tree and take a right past this guy in a green shirt. You should now be in the Grove of Dreams. From here, walk straight forward in between these two patches of grass and just left of this tree by the wall. It may be hard to see, but there is a hidden entrance to where you need to go next. As you just saw, I walked straight through and am now running through the cave. At the end of the short cave, go to your right, up a small ramp and onto the spawn location. Here's where you may need to wait a little because Jirachi can only be summoned at night. Either wait for the moon to be high up in the sky, or if it's already nighttime, which it is now, say the magic words, I wish for. With that said, a small cutscene should now be shown, followed by being put into battle with Jirachi in hopes to capture it. Since I've already caught the legendary Jirachi, I cannot do this multiple times. If you're unsuccessful or lucky enough to capture Jirachi, it should now say something along the lines of, Jirachi can now be found in the wild.
I recommend doing this during a round intermission so that you have time to mess around. Anyway, go up to a corner and try to flat against it. Then bring your camera around and look the other way. Your character should be pushed back when you zoom in quickly and you'll be in the game area. Most times I did this during the round, I fell through the map and sometimes I kept spawning outside and repeatedly died. So I recommend doing it during a round intermission.